3-day event, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, August 5th, 6th, 7th, Atlanta, Georgia. Go to investfest.com right now. Get your ticket. Vendors, there will be 400 vendor booths. Those they will sell out. Get your vendor booths. Looking at 10,000 people this year.
Yep.
That's it.
Special
That's it. I
surprises.
told you. I told you.
It's here.
Can't say we didn't tell you.
It's here.
Legendary.
It's here.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's get into this. Amazon stock split. Let's start off with Amazon stock split. This is what everybody has been talking about the whole day. It's split today, and I actually been doing some research on this. So stock splits have outperformed. So let me just make sure. I'll pull this up. But while I'm pulling it up, I know in the past we said to wait for Amazon to pull back, right? Are we still taking that approach to wait? Because what they're saying too is that a lot of people are getting dragged into the market. It's like quicksand because the market is still on shaky ground, but so many people are excited about Amazon stock split that a lot of new money's coming in. Came in today, probably will come in for this whole week. So any caution for new investors that are just starting to invest off of Amazon? Is it a good time to buy Amazon, or should they just be a little cautious about not just Amazon, but the total state of the economy and the market?
If you guys are going to be patient, you will make profit. And if you don't, I'm not going to yell, no smoothie cup for me. If you don't listen, you're going to pay the price. So if you're going to hold Amazon for 5 years for sure, please put 5 years in chat. Every person watching, you're good. If you are looking to flip or hold it for a short period of time, you're going to be in trouble. The low to boat price, I know stock club members, you're going to be mad, but 90.48 is the area I want you to wait to like load up at. But if you buy it now and you set it and forget it for 5 or 10 years, you'll be good. And if we made you money, please put yes in chat. For those who are new, who don't know, what I don't want to happen is you're excited, like how you were about Doge and Shiba and Solana, which was supposed to be decentralized. And we'll talk about that later. And then if you buy that 124 and it slides to 115 or 100 flat, you're crying. I want you guys, because you guys are the best group of investors ever, I want you to stay focused on prices that will pay you. So 90.48 and 100 is where I want you to load. If you buy it this week or today and just want to get it out of the way, I'm not mad at you, but you have to hold for 5 years minimum.
Yeah, keep it as a long-term investment. And even that 90.48, that's like 2019 levels. Yep. And so if you look back to that date and where it's gone since then, for it to have a pullback like it is, it's like if you wanted to get invested in Amazon and you believe in the growth of it, and obviously we've spoken about it numerous times about where we think it's going to be the second half of this year and going forward, this is a good time, in my opinion. Like I said, if I liked it at 130, I should like it at 120 as well, because we're going to keep it long term. Shout out to everybody that actually pulled the trigger and actually made a decision to invest. So like a lot of people will say, hey, should we invest before the split or after the split? Most people will sit and they won't do anything. Right? And so, like I said, if you would have bought it on Friday and you bought one share, now you have 20. The problem is that now if you didn't, are you still willing to buy 20 shares when it's at $124? Or you're going to say, like, well, since it's $124, I'll buy 5 shares. And so you got to figure out what your plan is going into these investments. And so shout out to Neil Davis, my boy. We actually sat down and he was like, listen, I don't want to be on the sideline anymore. I want to be active. And so we actually sat down and drew up a plan, and he executed on his plan. His plan was to get to 1,000 shares. He bought 20. He saw it split. He bought more. And so now he's got a plan of where he wants to go. He wants to be part of that 1,000 shares, 100 Doors Club. So shout out to him. So there was a plan that was in place that we actually came up together. So I would encourage people, make sure that you have a plan and make sure you take action on the plan. You actually execute it, right? Because if you're just asking the questions for the hell of it, what's the point, right? The question was, should I do it before or after? Well, both have happened now. So what did you do?
Yep. Take advantage of it. I mean, we've slid down, and for everyone who was like, hey, it was too pricey. And I'll tell you guys this open and honestly, Stock Club members, I'm sorry. Amazon has been in the top 4 picks of Stock Club for 6 years. Hasn't been as cheap in a long time. Please take advantage of it. Once again, 90.48 and 100 flat is where I want you to buy. If you hold for 5 years, you'll be great. And if we made you money, please put yes in chat. I want you to go do. I don't want you guys to learn and not execute. I want you to be rich. If you want to be rich, please put rich in chat. You're good.
So it's crazy, man. I remember you were thinking about getting in. and you said every day since it went up. Since we said that on Market Mondays 2 weeks ago, it went up 30%.
It's gonna pull back though,
right? So I mean, it's gonna have these ebbs and flows where it pulls back, but like again, have your plan. Where's your entry point gonna be? And make sure when you have the entry point, when it comes, execute. And if it does pull back, then there's another place to average down, right? So you dollar cost averaging down, but don't get crazy with the dollar cost averaging, right? I know one of the things, and I took that from you, was like, listen, if I have to dollar cost average more than 2 or 3 times,
you messed up.
then I messed up somewhere. And so make sure that your prices and the points that you're gonna get them at are important.
So here's some historical data.
Let's do it.
Since 1980, out of all the stock splits that have happened since 1980, compared to the S&P 500, in 3 months, there's companies that have split their stocks were up 7.8%, and the S&P was up 2%. In 6 months since the stock split, the companies that split their stock was up 13.9% on average, and the S&P was up 4.4%. And in 12 months, the companies that split their stock was up 25% compared to 9% to the S&P 500. So what does that say? Of course, the past is never a guarantee what will happen in the future, but it is a good indicator. So history is on the side of Amazon and Google and Shopify, probably
over time.
That they will probably outperform the market and outperform other in their space, even though nobody's really in their space, Google and Amazon space.
But they are the best.
So the odds are, looking at historical data, it looks very likely that Amazon, Google, these companies that are splitting their stocks will outperform the market in the next 1 year, 5 years, 10 years.
Are we gonna put Shopify in there too?
Shopify,
dark
also.
horse. Yeah. But also too, quick quiz question. What retail company is better than Amazon? Domestically or internationally? I know sometimes this seems so hard. Investing is really easy. Invest in the top 4. They're the best in the space. If you just literally, even in crypto, Bitcoin for a while, Ethereum, you have to go look out for the crypto regulations, because if they classify Ethereum as a security, it may change a few things. But if you invest in the top 2 or 4, you're good. Everybody, please put investing is easy. And then since you're a part of the free Market Mondays hedge fund, the free course, which is Market Mondays, I'm telling you what to do. Profit from my years of experience. And these are the ones I'm investing in. So if you can get in at 90, 48, 100, and for those of you that have already had it, I'm sure you woke up, you were pretty happy. Moving to the upside, by the end of the year, Amazon should be like a 157.92-ish. You'll be happy. All the investors that hold for a long term, every asset class, please write this down. Every asset that you own, hold for 10 years. All the gains are there, and you're good.
Yeah.
Yes.
My graduates from my school being Forbes, bag drop.
Bag drop.
A mic drop, bag drop.
Bag drop.